Well, hello everybody and welcome to the demo dungeon and welcome to Wild West Pioneers. Forge your destiny on the untamed frontier in the city builder Wild West Pioneers. Build and manage a growing town, establish production chains, scout for new outposts, and build trade routes to support your settlement. Build, survive, and thrive in the land of opportunity. Now, the devs have been so kind to send me an early access to their demo, which is super awesome, so great thanks to them. So the demo dungeon is basically for you to take a look and decide whether you would like to try it yourself in the very near future or when it releases, even buy it for yourself. So let's get right to it.
What are we doing today?
So while there's pioneers, we gotta choose our little character over here. We got ourselves a veteran of the frontier who has spent a lifetime watching small camps grow into real towns. He believes every settlement deserves a strong foundation and smart leadership. This is his chance to create something that will truly last.
Every pair of hands comes in handy here.
Okay, then we have our second character, Fearless Drifter, searching for purpose beyond the horizon. He's driven by ambition and the promise of building something of his own. The wild frontier is where his story truly begins.
Let's get to work. There's no need to
Full
waste
of drive and fresh ideas, she refuses to believe the frontier is only for the tough and ruthless. She sees potential in empty land and possibly in every challenge. For her, building a town means building a future on her own terms.
Do you want to live here? Then
A hardened pioneer who has led others through the worst of the frontier could offer. She trusts experience more than promises and action more than words. Building a new town is simply the next challenge she's ready to face.
Every pair of hands.
Alright, so we're gonna go with this one over here. So we're going to go Crunchy McCrunch. Yeah, Crunchy McCrunch. There we go. Getting right into it.
Here begins the story of our pioneers.
Wake up, boss. This place.
What? Oh, this place looks promising indeed. Let's settle here.
And that we will do indeed.
Let's look around here first.
Alright, obviously they're going to introduce us to the keys, quests of camera controls, moving around, rotating is Q and E as
Presence
per
of
the
water
usual.
is very important. Let's make
Alright,
sure we
so
have
they want us to
nearby.
switch to surface water. There you go, so it shows you an overview of the surface water over here. You can zoom in and zoom out with our mouse wheel. Underground water, oh that's pretty
Let's
cool,
see
so you
if we
can see that
find
as well.
some animals nearby.
And then the wildlife
Now
view.
we know where everything is.
Okay, we got some animals over here. I'm not exactly sure, I think this means they are there's not a lot of them, or maybe it's a little bit more spread out, I suppose. Yeah, it does seem like that might be it. And let's have a look. Default view back into action.
You've inspected the perimeter of your would-be settlement thoroughly, and it looks like it has everything you need. But without a town hall, we can't call this place a town. It's time to settle down and build the heart of our settlement.
All right.
Sure thing.
Let's not dilly-dally. It's time to settle down.
So where will we build it? So I would say, let's just put it over here. So we got access to water over there. That's a good spot, I think. Yes, we know how to do the building and the rotation. Thank you very much. Brave new world. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I'll say it's quite exciting to have a go at a new upcoming game.
Your new life starts here. Remember
William
to raise a
Massa.
toast to Old Bill if your town survives a few days.
Okay. We got ourselves a town hall over here. Let's try and figure this out.
Remember, if you ever need to find informations, take a look at the guide in the bottom right corner.
We'll do Jesse. Okay, so we got this over here.
Where are you? Has anyone seen my wife?
Glenn seems to be a bit upset over there.
Have you seen my wife? I can't find her anywhere.
Oh dear.
Have you looked?
That's never a good start, is it?
Was she with you when we arrived here?
No, she was with the other caravan, looking for another place to settle. They were supposed to send a messenger once they arrive, but so far there hasn't been any news.
Well, it's a bit troublesome, ain't it?
Please, you need to help me find her. Something bad must have happened to her.
I'll start looking into it, but I need time to figure something out. In the meantime, join the others and start helping them take care of wood.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I see you're busy, and you've got nothing to pay me back. Well, I'll see you on some other day. Then
Looks like that guy means trouble. Alright, so first off, we need to get the wood
We're
going.
not done yet. To properly settle down, we need production
Okay,
buildings.
so essentially just need to get
Gathering
going
wood
on
without a
the...
warehouse is pointless.
Need a warehouse. Say, let's put one around about over here. So that's a perimeter, which it includes, it seems. Yeah, so we're including things over there. And I believe we'll have to add a...
To reduce wait times, manage
Yes,
time using
yes,
the
indeed.
arrows on the left. However, in order for the warehouse and other buildings to function, they need roads.
So it needs a road. I'm going to place a road like so, and then just do connections. Right around up to there, and then we just do the connections once again. Let's see if this works. Connection, thank you. And oops, there's a connection, and thank you.
We still need to assign pioneers to the warehouse to carry these supplies.
Okay,
Have you seen the marked zones around
added the
the
little workers
warehouse?
over there.
The closer zone workers have to walk. The fewer of them are needed to take everything.
Now it's time for a logger's cabin. The closer to the warehouse, the better.
Alrighty, let's do that. So build the logger's cabin and start logging.
At the top of the building panel.
Okay, yeah, so this shows that it's included into the warehouse. Let's just place one over here. Connection to a warehouse. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. I'm going to get rid of a few logs, which I think is still acceptable. Okay, it doesn't seem like we're able to do much with that. Okay, there we go. Now, essentially, we are going to go exploring, and we are going to build a whole new village, or new town, actually, which I think is pretty awesome. Okay, so 5 of these here. So what's this? So not connected to a warehouse. There you go. Connected to the warehouse. So if it falls within the perimeter of, or radius of the warehouse, then you can actually basically collect from this area. Now we're just waiting for them to gather a few logs.
Every day out here teaches me something new.
Alright, awesome. So we got ourselves 5 of them.
A scout's cabin. Let's build it and send a group of them to look for the lost folk.
And that will do indeed. So discover the idea for a scout's cabin in the development tree. So it looks here, we need to unlock this right here. And then get the scout's cabin going. Beautiful.
People
Let's
say
see.
the older you get, the wiser you become. But out here, the more you experience, the more knowledgeable you get. As you can see, each milestone reshapes this town and unlocks new ways to build it. As your settlement grows, fresh ideas appear before you.
New ideas on the table. A scout's cabin.
Alright, so there's quite a bit of little buggies still, but I mean, that is to be expected, to be quite honest. This here is still a very early access game at the moment. We're not exactly sure when the release date is going to happen, but what I do know is that the demo is officially releasing on the 23rd of this month. Yeah, 23rd of February will be the official release date of the demo. So then you guys can go ahead, download it and try it for yourselves. Decide whether you would like to buy it when it is officially released. But I would say this looks like an exciting game. I would kind of like to see a little bit of optimization, because I don't have a bad graphics card and I do not have a bad CPU whatsoever. Alright, let's get them going.
Scouts are ready. Let's send them to the nearest site. Glenn's family might be out there.
Like, I don't have a top of the range graphics card. It's an RTX NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050, so shouldn't be struggling this much, to be quite honest, but we'll see it anyways. A little bit of optimization would be quite good, but hey, who cares? Still a good game to play.
In locations like this, we should look around to see what we can take with us, who we can talk to, or maybe discover some secrets.
Okay, we can do that. So let's see. We can collect a few little things over here and then have a chat here.
I can't believe
Margaret.
It's really you. We lost the trail and couldn't find our way back to you.
Your husband is worried sick for you. Thank goodness, all of you are all right. We searched every trail on our way. You picked quite a rough spot to settle.
We got turned around. Every tree looked the same, and we kept walking in circles. Eventually, we couldn't find a way back.
Well, I'm just glad we found you in the end. Pack up your people. Let's get you all home.
Oh, boss, you found us.
That we did indeed. It's time to go home. Right, so, oh, new little things opening up over here. We're gonna send them back. Grab a hold of that. Send the scouts back to Dust Creek. And there we go. Wonderful. So return to settlement.
I can't believe we're finally back. It felt like forever.
Margaret? Margaret! Oh, boss, I don't even have words. Thank you for bringing them home, for bringing her home.
Oh, Glenn, how I missed your face. I was so scared we'd never find our way back to you.
Me too. Me too. Let's never get separated again.
You don't need words. I'm just glad everyone's safe. Now that we're all together, let's get some roofs over our heads.
If we want to build a place to settle down here, we need a roof over our heads.
That we certainly do.
Exactly. Without a few houses, you can't even call it a settlement.
The lost part of the caravan is back.
Okay, so we need to build some tents over here.
Set up those tents nearby.
Let's see. Okay, so obviously you want them to have access to food. You want them to have access to water. Now, let's see where I can put these down. I would say, let's start off like this. It's going to be like a main road type of idea. How about we place it like so? You gotta have one. I think we need 4 of them. Yeah, we need to build 4 tents. And then I'll turn this one around. I do enjoy the fact that you can really customize it, so you can build it quite the way you would like it to have. Now, as we all know, a lot of places in America is grid form. There we go, we're doing the grid thing. Hey, it's efficient. It's a really good way to find direction, etc, etc. So, I got no complaints. Okay, then we're just gonna move this along to, let's say, around about over there. At least it doesn't cost anything to make. Okay, yeah, it pauses when Like so. Here we go. Lovely. Let's get that going. Just a few little houses for them. Get them settled in. So it's 20 people without a home at the moment. Alright, seems like everybody is quite happy. Building those tents. Lovely.
Yeehaw! Finally a place to rest my bones and dream of taming this wild land.
We still have
Optimistic.
food reserves, but until it reaches the settlers through the stores,
Okay,
the city
so we
remains
need to build
hungry.
ourselves a food shop
Grocery stores provide food
and
rations for
distribute
workers once
the
a day.
food
Without
rations.
them, people are unwilling to work.
Alright, let's get to
Daily
that.
sustenance. Build a food shop.
Alright, yes, we need to get that going. Whoops, let's just unlock that. And then do the food shop. Okay, I think that is good. Food shop right over here, so it's the citizens' needs and the food shop over here, so we need to connect it to a warehouse. Materials will be delivered. I'm just going to move this back a little bit. Right up to there. Can we put this little path through here? We can. Nice. Let's do that. And just connect this one as well. Okay, so there is a little bit of a problem with it not connecting, so they want you to... Well, it's basically said in the notes that they do have this little problem at the moment. All you got to do is just remove the road and then just connect it up again. Nope, that didn't do it. There we go. That was a bit of a tiny bit of a struggle, but we got it going. Okay, so we need to provide food for the residents. So as once again, and the more you add, the further you are able to give food to the people. Okay, perfect. So this is currently connected to this warehouse over here. So we got the food shop and we got the loggers over here.
Pay me. Let's talk about it at town hall.
Okay, all right.
There you go, partner. Looks like you're doing pretty well.
Bill, you always know how to enter in style. What can I do for you?
Don't pretend you don't know why I'm here. I gave you money. I gave you people. I gave you a chance. And now, it's time to repay the debt.
And that's what's going to happen, Bill. You've invested in this city, and I am making it grow. A little patience, and you'll see.
I'm not interested in your stories of progress. I invested in this town, and now I'd like to resolve this in kind.
Understood. You will get the gold. If that's all, then vamoose. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Alright, so Mr. William does seem like a bit of a troublemaker.
That would be too easy to be true, but never mind.
And then naturally we have some debt to pay off, so we need to collect 100 gold bars and bring it to Dust Creek. Okay, not a problem whatsoever. Got a big map actually, it's gonna be quite interesting to get this going.
Word travels fast out here. Keep the satisfaction in your settlement high for more folks to come.
Okay, we can do that.
People have a
So
roof over
let's
their
get...
heads and food on the table, but they want more. Fulfill a few of their whims, and they will become happier.
Alright, we'll send our little scouts on that way. And then we need to fulfill the residents' whims one... Oh, well, we need to do 2 of them. Okay, and we need to get the satisfaction up to at least 55. I'm pretty sure we can do that. Alright, so let's see here. Well, to discover. Now, this here person wants to have a horse, it seems. I guess we can do that. Animals, horses. Have yourself a nice little horsey. There you go. Okay, so that satisfies the whim over there. And I do believe this is where you upgrade to a little bit more, it seems. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, so they have access to those right there. Let me just see here. Got a well over here, and then we got Ah, they're looking good. Let's see. So food production, we can do a hunter's cabin over here. That's not a lot, is it? Just rotate this around a bit. Okay, so no animals. Suppose if you place it too close, you will chase them away. Okay, so we need to place this one here, which naturally... Oh dear, no. Don't want to do that. Okay, so we got that bolt. Think that is going to help out quite a bit, but then we also need to have a butcher. But other than that, we need another warehouse, I believe, because I don't think this is going to be in range. So everything gets stored in... Yeah, everything gets stored in the warehouses. So I do believe that we're going to need another one. Alright, so while we wait, because this isn't connected to a warehouse, it's not going to be connected. So while we wait on enough resources for that, let's just get back to the world map over here, where we can have a look-see here. They are done. Have arrived at the ghost town. Okay, empty streets, broken windows, dust dancing in the wind, and the echo of footsteps reverberating off empty walls. There's nothing for you here, but time to move on. Okay, well that's a bit disappointing, isn't it? I guess we'll grab our little expedition and move on to the next spot. So that's a shrubby glade. See what we can find over there. Ah, tent is waiting for an interaction. Let me just quickly check this one before we go there.
The store doesn't look like it's been abandoned for too long. Maybe there's still something worth taking.
Alright, so they show you that you can actually, what you can do over here. So this is puzzles in the world. Some activities in the world will require some effort on your part to complete. However, such activities are not without reward. And then we have a world quest over here. So this, I suppose, is part of the quest. And then we have some gatherable items. They give you a number how many. So here we can get ourselves a treasure chest. That would be, what's that? Bourbon, I think, if I remember correctly. And let's see what else. All right, there we go. Beautiful. So now we're just going to go ahead and another few things actually show up now. So we're just going to send them off to the old mines. No scouts selected. There we go. Send the scouts. And while we wait, let's just check this out quickly. Got a few more wounds to go get sorted. All right, these folks would like to have a light nearby. So let's see here. A nice little lamppost can be placed right over there.
This is a leader who not only brought us here safely, but also cares about our needs.
Okay. Now, this tent would like to have the same.
Soon there will be not just a few houses here, but an entire town.
And let's see about this one over here. What would they like to have? They would like to have any structures nearby, okay? So that would be over here. Let's see, we got a hay bale, we got a green glider bench, we got some white fence and a white post. Let's just give them a nice bench over here. Keep it on the plot. There we go, lovely. Alright, that is beautiful. Let's see, do we have... I mean, you are giving them food, so... That's weird. Well, what seems to be the problem here? We do have enough food for them, so I'm not sure what the problem may be, but we'll figure that one out. Do we have enough wood now for another warehouse? Nope, nearly there.
We have the small plea. Can we have a word?
Certainly can. Let's see. Over there. Okay, so. Glenn and Margaret are waiting for you at the town hall. Upon hearing that Margaret had arrived safely, her brothers offered to come. Okay, and that is why the couple came with a request to expand their home into a sturdy wooden cabin so that they could welcome their family. This allows for another 3 people.
Boss, You have no idea what a weight off my mind this is.
Oh, so you can apparently add
New faces
the mayor
in
as
town,
well.
Reg? I bet they've got a lot of stories to tell.
Alright, that is decent. So let's just get back here quickly. Oh, then, and they just arrived. That is super cool. Let's see, the old mine. See what we can find over here.
An old mine. It's probably seen more corpses than workers. Let's take a look. Maybe there's something left. And let's get out of here. It's probably just an echo, but it sounds disturbing.
Certainly does. Okay, so they have a few things. That's the wooden pallet we can get over there. What else? Ah, there's a wooden box over here with a lot of extra food. That is awesome. So, the last little spot for them to go at the moment, I think. We'll just head off down here. Let's send the scouts to the sandstorm. Alright. Let's check on this again. How's that wood coming along? Newcomers tent appeared. Didn't we already do this? Huh, hold on. I think I already did that. I'll just check that again in a moment. Do we have enough wood now? Yes, we do. Okay, so a new warehouse. Which I think I'm going to place on this side here. So I would like to just turn this a little bit. Once again, leave a little gap. So, you know, the nice thing is when I'm placing it right now, we can actually have another woodcutter down here. That would be pretty awesome. No warehouse connected. Yes, of course, we still need to build it. While we wait, let's have a look-see. Explore. Okay, this is awesome. So we managed to find a place to establish a settlement. Oh, so you can have more of them. You need to send settlers here to better explore.
Discovered gold deposits.
How rude. I was reading that.
Now to establish a new settlement where we can mine this precious metal. It's time to
Okay, awesome. So we need to create a settlers expedition.
And get caught up in the gold rush.
Establish a new settlement and start mining gold in the new settlement. Sounds pretty awesome to me. So I think what we're going to have to do right now is just send them back to over here. Let's get going. Thank you very much. Okay, no, I don't think we have the capabilities of doing that just yet.
There.
A new settlement awaits.
Once again.
Let's build a settler's base and create a first group.
Okay, so we are sitting with this same little problem here again. I'm just going to remove those, see if that works. I think that should do the trick. I'm going to just drop that in there. Link that up over there. And then hopefully we can link this up as well. How about now? The building's still not connected to the warehouse. I think this will happen as soon as we have some extra workers here. Which I think this is where we're gonna have to get these going in.
Dusty outpost into a real town, one hopeful traveler at a time.
Alright, there we go. That is beautiful. So now they can go hunting and bring in some extra food. Which is pretty awesome because this is also now connected to... I think maybe we can do it like that. So yeah, that is great. We just need one more house. I think we're going to call it here. There's quite a bit that we can explore still. But I'm going to leave that for a next episode. As soon as we can have just one extra little house or tent placed in this little village over here. Alrighty, so on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you enjoy these videos, feel free to leave a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, you absolute legends, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.